Okay. Welcome to my girlfriend's favorite wrestling podcast. I am one of your hosts, Tavaris Smith,
And I'm Sam Cardona.
and we are here live in nighttime Los Angeles,
Were you gonna say
California.
sunny
I
Los
was about to
Angeles?
say sunny. It's not sunny. It is dark, like my soul.
And your skin.
Intraskin?
And your skin.
Oh, and my skin. I thought you said intraskin. Intraskin.
That's our new ad.
Yes.
Intraskin.
Today's sponsor, Intraskin.
All right.
For niggas. All right. So yeah, how you doing? You good?
I'm good. I'm a little sleepy,
Yeah,
but I'm getting it.
we out here.
You know,
Sunny California.
sunny nighttime California.
Let's go. We had the Royal Rumble that just passed.
Yes.
What a great
It was amazing.
what a great time.
It is wild because every time we watch it, I forget. I'm like, oh, there's 60 wrestlers.
Yes. Yes. I mean, there's more than that, but
Not to mention, yeah, all
60
of the
TV worthy wrestlers.
Right,
for
exactly.
sure.
No. I mean 60 wrestlers just like in that evening. Obviously, I know that there's more
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the universe, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. It's a lot. And there's a lot of people I didn't know.
Especially all the newbies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt very proud of myself though. I knew like a lot of the people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a newcomer to this WWE fandom, I was like, okay. There's not anyone that I was like, who the fuck
Right.
is that?
Yeah. Yeah, there were a few times I thought that, but I don't even remember the names of those people, but that's okay. So let's get into it.
Okay, you want to start with men's or women's?
Let's start with the men's
Okay.
Royal Rumble.
Yes.
30 guys.
30 guys. I liked that they started with the luchadors. I thought that was like a cool, interesting thing, especially because I know Rey Mysterio is such a like big, historic, not physically big. Physically, he's tiny,
Right.
but emotionally.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever really seen a match with that like really showed off his skill set. I think you've shown me like a couple clips.
Probably some
but
old clips, yeah.
yeah, but and he got inducted to the Hall of Fame when we were in Philly last year,
Oh yeah.
right?
Good
That was
memory.
last year?
I think, yeah.
Yeah. And that was cool. And everybody always like ups him. And I think the luchador history is really cool. So it's kind of cool that they started off with those two guys.
It definitely gave the match a hot start.
Yes.
Usually it's like two guys kind of punching each other back and forth, and
Right.
they trap themselves in the corner and kind of wait for the next entrance.
Yeah.
This was like, oh no, they're gonna get their shit in. They're gonna do their lucha stuff, and hitting all kind of flips and whatnot. So it was like
I
very
also
entertaining.
feel, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like they usually start out like how they started out with the women's of two like hot in the moment wrestlers,
Oh, yeah.
whereas these guys were not.
Yeah,
I mean, Penta, I don't know if he's like,
Penta's super popular.
yeah, he's super popular,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like, is he up and coming or has he been around for a while?
So he's been on the indie scene for several years. He
Okay.
was in Lucha Underground. He was like essentially the Lucha John Cena
Okay.
of Lucha Underground.
Okay.
I think I'd never watched Lucha Underground,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm guessing. But I think that's correct.
But
So
yeah,
he's like super popular.
it feels like they usually don't start with someone like Rey Mysterio, right? It's usually kind of like, this person is really big and kind of young and
Mm-hmm.
hip right now.
Because they want the hot crowd to start. It hasn't always been like that. They used to put out like, I don't want to be disrespectful, but like some no name niggas to start, and then it would just like kind of
Oh,
be
okay.
flat, and then
I feel like that's not a good strategy either. This was cool. I liked it.
yeah.
Yeah. Overall, so spoilers. I'm
Mm.
sure you've watched it if you're listening to this podcast, but Jey Uso, champion, men's Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah.
How do we feel about it?
I feel great.
I feel great too. He's who I wanted to win.
Yeah. I think that's who a lot of people wanted to win, but I
Yeah.
don't think that anybody was expecting him to win.
Right.
Which was my favorite part.
Yeah, I agree. I will say the last 15 minutes of the match, I was like, if John Cena wins this fucking match, I'm going to be so annoyed.
Yeah. And
I feel a way about Charlotte winning, which we'll talk about later.
right.
But something about an old bald guy. Sorry that I keep harping on his baldness.
It's okay. He is. I mean, he got it. He
just
got
won't
his hair
embrace
cut.
it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He got his hair cut a little better. He kind of had like the swoop shit that he kept adjusting. Like, let me get my comb over
little
to
Donald
the spot.
Trumpy.
Yeah. And it was, but
I think that having somebody who isn't like obviously he has a very big history in WWE and he has wrestled day in and day out for years and years, but he hasn't been doing it. Like, if you're not hot in audience's mind, why would you let somebody win like that? So that's what the entire like last 20 minutes, I was like, he's going to win. And I'm going to be so annoyed.
Yeah.
And this will all be for nothing.
I was worried when it came down to John Cena and Jey Uso. I was shut, like jaw to the floor when the whole sequence with Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk getting eliminated within like 2 minutes. Yeah. And then Seth Rollins actually committing murder on Roman Reigns 2 feet to the head into the ground.
Crazy.
Like, what?
Afterwards, after they all got out.
I thought his head exploded. Like, what's the movie with the Demi Moore?
Oh, The Substance?
Yes. I thought his shit was just like splat. Like, yo, blood everywhere.
Yeah. Pitch is to have wrestlers wear the prosthetics that they wore in The Substance during a wrestling match.
Right? That'd be crazy if like Roman Reigns' head exploded. Like
they just shot like fake blood like everywhere.
Whole crowd, kids crying and shit. Hey.
Yeah. I
Netflix,
will say,
baby.
Okay, so who were your top 3 that you thought could win or you wanted to win?
Okay, so I wanted Jey Uso to win.
Yes.
Who I thought was going to win was CM Punk.
Interesting.
And I really didn't have any other person who I thought was going to win.
Okay.
It just, his whole storyline and why he came back is wrapped into main eventing WrestleMania.
Yes.
And so what better way to make that a certainty than have him win? I think a lot of people thought that he was going to do that.
I honestly did think it was going to be between John Cena and Jey Uso. I thought they were going to give it to John Cena.
Yeah.
But I didn't see, here's something that I will praise Triple H for.
Mm-hmm.
He has made me like Logan Paul, which is a feat that I never thought was physically possible. Because that man is so annoying, but he is very, very good at wrestling.
Good. And so good at being annoying.
Right.
That's an art.
And that's like his whole thing, and he plays into it. So, the triple elimination was crazy. For it to be those 3 too was insane.
Yes.
Dare I say it, I might have enjoyed the men's match a little bit more than the women's match, which is wild.
I mean, given who won the men's match versus who won the women's match, that's completely makes sense.
Yeah. I think there were a little bit more surprises in the men's match.
Yeah.
There were funner moments in the women's match.
Funner, for sure.
Funner, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say so.
But so Jay will either fight Gunther or... Oh, wait. We know this.
Yeah. I don't think he picked yet.
Oh, okay.
We haven't watched Raw yet.
I know.
So, but I don't think he picked.
Okay.
So it's either Gunther or whoever is holding his title at the time of WrestleMania or
Cody Rhodes. Yeah.
Cody Rhodes.
Hot take: Gunther, boring. Don't care.
I think he's gonna probably drop the title to somebody before WrestleMania to make that match a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
He definitely, he's come a long way. He used to be fat. So credit to him. Credit to him and all of his on his journey. And I don't think you know, but he is actually a spokesperson for Intraskin. Our sponsor, today's sponsor, Intraskin. Live Mas.
What does Intraskin do?
It's like it dries your foreskin. Okay. I don't know.
Doesn't seem like there's a lot of market for that in America, but yeah.
I mean, you never know. You never know. It's a lot of foreskin around here. Anyway, there we go. Okay,
moving on to the women.
Yes, Women's Royal Rumble. 30 women.
30 of them.
Let's go. I thought I had fun.
I had so much fun.
I had fun. I really was rooting for Chelsea Green to win.
I love Chelsea Green. The two standouts of this Royal Rumble were Chelsea Green and Nia fucking Jax.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I went in wanting I mean, I knew Charlotte would come back.
Yeah.
And I really didn't think they were going to give it to her, but sure.
Same.
Yeah, when Nia Jax came out and just fucking destroyed, my favorite thing about Nia Jax is that she does not smile unless like she makes herself smile.
Right, yeah.
She's like, I'm the shit, fuck all of you.
She's one of my favorite characters
Truly.
in all of wrestling for sure.
But yes, her and Chelsea Green. And that's like the thing, it's the character, right? I forget who we were talking about, like maybe Lyra Valkyria, who's like a good wrestler.
Yeah.
She's coming up, but like if the character development isn't there, I just simply do not care enough.
Yep.
And yeah, I don't know. And it's something you can obviously like work on, but
it comes with time because Liv Morgan was going through the same thing, and early Becky Lynch, honestly, like people liked them, but there was like, that's because they were like naturally likable. But being naturally likable only gets you so far. If you don't have like a character, people are like, oh, cool, like you're here, but it's like, what am I latching on to emotionally?
Exactly.
And I think that in time, Lyra Valkyria, well, one, I think she needs to turn heel, and
probably
to give her a little bit of edge, and then two, just time and matches with the right people, and saying the right shit. I think if Liv Morgan can do it,
yeah, she can absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
But back to Chelsea Green. What did they call her? America's
Miss
America?
Yeah,
Canadian Miss America.
Yeah.
Favorite moment is when all 4 of the black girls were just like surrounding her.
Yeah. Well, they were like, oh, black excellence, and then Chelsea Green was like getting her hair together and like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she's tan,
Yeah, she's Canadian.
Yeah. It was funny because when they started beating the brakes off of her, the crowd started booing, which is awesome because that's awesome for her because the crowd
they like
loves her.
Well, she's funny. She's interesting to watch. And she's like not a bad wrestler either.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think character will take you a lot further than just wrestling moves, in my opinion.
And obviously her talent has gotten her this far. I mean, she's I think United States champion.
Okay.
First ever women's United States champion. And
Canadian.
we learned 10 years ago that she was Daniel Bryan's therapist.
Right. Oh my God, you showed me that clip. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, she's come a long way.
I mean, were her and Nikki in the ring at the same time last night?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Nikki came out towards the end.
I think she was like the last one. She was the last one, which good for her.
Yeah.
Fuck yes, Nikki Bella, come back.
Yeah.
She's had a rough go of it.
Right, and come back like the easiest way.
Yes,
like, come out last.
Come out last.
Everybody's happy to see you. Get, last 10 minutes. Get thrown out.
Some people out, and then
Yeah. But it was great, and so Charlotte ended up winning.
Which okay.
Hey, I'm happy.
I'm happy for her. She looked great. Her outfit was great. The bedazzled knee brace.
Yeah.
She's like new age. What was I saying? Oh my God.
New age who? Charlotte bedazzled.
I can't even think of what I was gonna say.
Damn. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. This episode is sponsored by Intraskin, America's #1.
Anyway, I feel like the second that she stepped out, because also has she just been she's been gone for what, like a year?
I think so, yeah.
Year and a half?
Yeah.
Is it just from that knee injury?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is crazy. I mean, it was a long time
whatever.
to be gone.
She's also old, so it's like,
Damn.
sorry, I'm
Bow,
not
bow,
to be.
Interesting.
I'm so ageist when it comes to sports.
For wrestling, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just for wrestling, though.
Just for wrestling. Well, no. Like, when we watch basketball, I'm like...
You're like, who's that fucking geezer? I'm like, babe, that's LeBron.
Right. Well, I mean, also this trade with Luka and...
Oh, and street clothes.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis.
Realized that I didn't know he was 25 years old, Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
What? He looks 37.
He's fat.
Yeah. Oh my God. Also, speaking of which, 2 things I've learned in the past couple weeks while watching WWE.
Okay.
Pat McAfee, not 55 years old as I thought he was. Also, a kicker? Literally no idea. I thought this man was like a running back or something more important.
What? That's one of the most important positions. Are you kidding? They can win games single-leggedly.
Yeah, I
You know
guess.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was a lit kicker too. I can't remember if he was a punter or just a regular kicker.
Yeah. I love him as a commentator. I will
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah, he's funny.
But I learned something new about him every day. Yeah, when they were like talking about, I had no idea he was on the Colts, and that I feel like the whole build up, they're like, "This is your city."
Yeah, they gave him a speech in the beginning.
I
and
guess
shit.
so.
It's like, yeah, the mayor of Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Is that? Yep.
Yep.
That's where it was. Okay, so Charlotte, I didn't like it. I wish that Liv Morgan would have continued her streak of being runner up. I liked Roxanne Perez's performance. She killed it as a newcomer.
She did.
Being in the final two.
Like her a lot. She's cool.
They have a lot of faith in her.
They do. I don't know that much about her, but she's got
a pretty good character.
She's got potential.
Yep. She had Prodigy on her butt, which respect.
I will say it felt like they were grouping people by minorities. Like all the black women came together, all the lesbians came together, and then it feels like they all got out at the same time.
Yeah. Well, you got to stick together. You know what I mean?
I guess, but then it's like, oh yeah, a straight white woman won.
Yeah, right. This is the part where all the lesbians get eliminated.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. This is the lesbian segment of sponsored by Intraskin.
All right.
All right, that's the last time.
The last time you say
There's
that
one
word.
thing per episode where I just
go off.
Drill the bit into the ground. Pause. Okay. Okay, who did you want to win?
At the very beginning, because Io Sky was number one, and I've been really like on an Io Sky kick lately.
Yeah.
And Liv Morgan was too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, oh, either of these two. But how? I don't think it's ever happened for women's, but for men's, the first person in has won once, right?
Yeah. Rey Mysterio.
Oh, really? Look at that.
Spent 60 plus minutes in the ring.
Damn.
And won for number one. I think Shawn Michaels did too.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Roxanne Perez hit record for women's longest.
Yeah. She was just in there
1:07.
Yeah. She lost, so it doesn't even.
Right, doesn't count.
Doesn't even matter. But everybody knows. Anal doesn't count.
Stop.
All right. I'm sorry. Here we go.
You're insane. As soon as Nia came out, I'm like, fuck yes.
Yeah.
I wanted her to win so bad. I mean, there are people, I think we were talking a lot about Bianca Belair is just so interesting to watch. I feel like she's compelling. Excuse me. I think her character is there. She should turn heel, as we've talked about before. She'd make such a good bad guy.
Yes.
But like the strength, the moves, the hype.
Yep.
Like her energy is insane.
Yeah.
And I feel like they were really hot on her for a little bit because she won her match at WrestleMania. What was that? 2022? Because she came up after NXT really quickly. It felt like, and then it feels like they've kind of discarded her for favor of Rhea Ripley a little bit. You know what I mean? And so it's like, and I personally think that Bianca is more interesting than Rhea Ripley.
I agree.
And a better wrestler. But that's my personal opinion. I think they need to like give, and when Jade came in, I feel like they were like tag team, and then like Jade and Naomi were tag, and I'm like, I love it. I love the black female camaraderie, but like also give them their flowers to like stand up on their own.
Yeah.
Because as Jey Uso was saying after he won, it's really easy to dismiss a tag team. Like once you get into a tag team, I feel like it's easy to be like, they're not as cool as like the individual wrestlers when that's obviously not the case. But yeah, give her some more stuff. I want to see her fight Rhea.
Well, she needs a run similar to Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan where she can be There's nothing more freeing than being a bad guy wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
So you can really take a lot of chances with what you do. It's the reason why Nia Jax as a face never worked.
Right.
It's like once you let her be her,
Right.
and it's like I will beat all these bitches up in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look at me. Who are y'all? Like,
Right.
you tiny bitches.
Right.
Get out of my, like, I'll punch Charlotte for real.
Yes.
On live television. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Break
like,
Becky's nose. That was
yes,
her,
I will
right?
break Becky's nose.
Give her a concussion.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that. That taps into who people really are. And I
Yeah.
think Bianca is so head and shoulders physically above
Yes.
everybody else, male or female.
Yeah.
And she's like being this like humble, like I'm just with the girls and like
Right.
I'm content with not having any championships and I'm gonna get put out of the Rumble and like
Right.
it's like no, like win the
Yeah.
title. Now you run this shit. You
Yeah.
the EST, the fastest, strongest, be the cuntiest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Be the cuntiest.
be the cuntiest.
Title of episode.
Title of the episode, sponsored. No, I'm just playing. All right.
But okay, well, we were talking about this too,
Mm-hmm.
because Jade Cargill, where's she at?
Yeah.
And that felt like it was turning into a storyline, but I don't know. Is she going through some legal stuff with WWE?
I have no
What's
idea.
happening?
It's so weird. I don't really know too much about it, but what I'm gathering, if I have to predict what's going to happen, I think that, remember when Naomi hugged Jordan Grace?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Who, Jordan Grace? That's
Swole.
somebody who I've never seen before. Holy shit.
Yeah, she's swole.
Her thighs were like insane.
Yeah, they were, like the strongest chick ever.
Ever.
But they hugged, and then Bianca grabbed Jordan Grace's hair.
Yeah.
I
the
think that's a
jealousy,
great teaser.
That was cute. That was cute.
And then so if they can call back to that, which I predict that Triple H be cooking,
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna call back to that, or like
I
that was
hope
like a
so.
hint towards some evil
Yeah,
doing on the
maybe
part of
some-
Bianca.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
some separation of Bianca and Naomi a little bit,
Yeah,
because who knows where Jade went.
If I had to guess, I think that she's coming back before WrestleMania, and that's gonna spark a Jade versus Bianca at WrestleMania for no
Would
championship.
Love that.
Which will be fire.
Would love that.
They just have to do a really good job of heating up Jade, because this storyline has like
People are
seems
forgetting
like
about
it
it,
seems
right?
like it's gone by the
Yeah.
wayside. Like, I don't know.
That's the whole thing about WWE is there's so much of it that it's like
Yeah.
you miss it for 2 weeks and it's a lot.
That seems
so,
yeah,
so busy.
it seems stressful. I mean, it's just like writing a TV show, and like,
but like a network TV show.
Yeah.
TV shows now have like 10 episodes and like seasons come out once every 4 years.
and this is just like in perpetuity.
Right.
This is a television show that will keep going,
Right.
until global warming takes us out.
Yeah, which is soon.
It's soon. It's coming soon. Next week.
Yep.
So it's good. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully there's more that comes out with that, but it's not at the top of my excitement
Yeah.
list for WrestleMania, but
Yeah.
they're all talented, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah. So WrestleMania match predictions, I think it's still early.
Mm-hmm.
Still got a couple months. What do you think? I guess let's do the champions. Who do you think Tiffany Stratton is going to fight?
Isn't it between? No, wait. Charlotte gets to choose.
She gets
right?
to choose either her or Rhea Ripley.
Oh, I feel like she's gonna choose Rhea Ripley, but I think Tiffany would be more interesting.
Yeah.
But also Charlotte and Rhea, whatever.
Mhm.
I wouldn't care about that match if Tiffany fought Bianca. That would be dope. If Tiffany fought maybe Io Sky, that would be dope. Who else? Tiffany fought Bailey. That would be cool.
Mm.
Yeah, I love Tiff.
Yeah. I actually
She's
think.
so interesting. Or Nia Jax because of their.
Oh, because of what happened?
Yeah.
I actually think that Tiffany versus Charlotte is the money match
Okay.
because people hate Charlotte so much
Okay.
and they want Tiff to be like, for lack of a better term, that nigga for the women's division. So I think
what is the translation?
Yes.
Of that bitch, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'm respectful. I don't want to call her a bitch. So I just,
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
We respect women.
Exactly. So I think that having her is basically what they did with Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch turns on Charlotte, boom, she's the biggest star in the company.
Right.
It's like have Tiffany have a really great match with Charlotte, they really hint towards, oh, this like older person is taking the spotlight from the younger lady. Crowd's all behind her, and then she rallies and wins. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Yeah. But I mean, wasn't Rhea's whole thing that she was like in her come up compared to Charlotte a lot, and that's when she like dyed her hair and started turning goth and getting more tattoos and shit. So I think there's like a storyline there as well.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy if Tiffany Stratton did the same thing? Like she just went like just full goth.
She, I think, has, I don't know if the lip fillers and the fake tits are goth, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't know.
I don't know.
You know, yeah. Goth girls get fake tits too.
That's true. You're right. I shouldn't.
That's the name of today's episode. Goth girls get fake tits too. That's like a vocal warm up.
That sounds like
I shot a hippopotamus with bullets made of platinum.
It sounds like the like first record of an indie band in 2012.
That's like a Travis Scott album.
Right. Maybe it will be.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Loved that Charlie XCX was the complete soundtrack for all of Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
And then Bianca and Naomi came out with like the Brat Green. I'm like, how much money is Charlie XCX making? I know she doesn't watch wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
But I know she respects it because she is a dirty slut in her own words.
Oh, shit. I thought she was throwing shots. I'm
No. In a good way.
Yeah, WrestleMania.
Slut, brat, yes.
Okay, I was going to say.
I would love if she was at WrestleMania. That would
but you would fight her.
So,
she was like, I heard you talking shit, bitch. Called me a dirty slut. Only I can do that. I don't know if that's how she talks, but.
No, she's English.
Oh.
She'd be like, dirty slut.
Dirty slut, isn't it? All right, now we're being offensive. Okay. Dirty slut.
No, that sounded weirdly
I don't know
Middle
why I started
Eastern.
sounding like Sean Paul.
Yeah, Jamaican.
Dirty rock. All right, now okay, here we go.
Okay.
And then
We're talking about, oh wait.
WrestleMania predictions.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, I don't know what's going to happen with Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
There's nobody I really want to see her fight.
But that's why I think her and Charlotte are going to fight, and they're going to give Tiffany to somebody else.
But they already fought at WrestleMania.
So has how many times did Brock Lesnar fight Roman Reigns? A fucking billion times.
Why are you bringing up old shit? No, that's true.
It's like WWE is not afraid of a repeat. That's like what we know. But I feel like hopefully with Triple H, he knows that like we want more interesting shit, but we'll see.
Yeah, he be cooking. And then on the men's side, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I so don't care about Gunther at all. Gunther. I do want New Day, now that they're heels, to have some sort of tag team. I have no idea with who.
Yeah. Well, they can tag team with each other. Oh, a tag team match.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like, I just feel like they should like really team up.
No. Like a tag team match against somebody, because wow, people have really turned on them.
Yes. Their own families.
I know.
It's
Black
so
History
great.
Month. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, his mom, Kofi's mom. Oh my God.
Oh, and that lack of mustache
is not
nasty work.
Grow your mustache back, Kofi, please.
He will. That's how you know he'll be a bad guy, or a good guy, is when his mustache comes back.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
That's his time.
And when I turn heel, I'm gonna shave my mustache. You ready?
No.
Oh.
Don't do it.
Okay. Fine.
That's when I'll turn heel. That's
oh no. Just hit me in the face with a chair.
Yes.
Or double stomp me like Seth Rollins.
I'll do the kendo stick.
Oh God! Not during Black History Month.
Oh no!
See,
Sorry.
look at that. Slavery. Sponsored by BetterHelp. All right. I gotta stop doing.
You really do. Okay, we were talking about because Nikki Bella came back.
Yes.
Total Divas. They need to bring it back. Total Divas was so fucking good.
It was good.
And they need to bring it back because there's a whole new cast of women that they could put.
They could put the old chicks.
And they could put the old
too.
chicks back too, yeah.
The vintage.
But yeah, because it was just fun and it was funny. And it's like, I don't know. It also, maybe this is just because I love female friendships, but there's like a lot of moments like we were talking about how Lyra's top, she had a wardrobe malfunction.
Yes.
And Liv stepped in, saw it. The female ref went to help her out. There is obviously like there's so much like character development and like in kayfabe,
Yes.
as they call it.
Yeah.
Lots of angst between the women, but I think for the most part, these women are friends and like cheering each other on and like excited for each other to win. And you see that in the reality show that's usually scripted, but it does give you like more of an insight.
It gives you,
And it's fun. It like shows their real personalities. I'm sure there's people that I do not care about in the ring that I would care about if I saw them on Total Divas.
Yeah, like Natalia. You know what I mean?
I love Natalia. Yeah, in the ring, she's like, yeah, but
she's more. I like her more on Total Divas.
Me too. But I will say, longevity. Her and Liv are the only women that have been in
all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's also crazy that it's only been around for 8 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
WWE.
I know. Y'all fucking up. So if you had to recast Total Divas, who would you want to see on theirs?
Okay, wait. Something that I find really hilarious because there's a lot of that could make for an amazing dynamic. There's a lot of wrestlers, Asian wrestlers, mostly Japanese wrestlers, that don't speak a lot of English.
True.
I want to see that dynamic. Between the very American wrestlers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think that's funny.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So having like Io and
like Kairi Sane and Asuka.
Like, oh my God, Asuka would be so weird on a reality show.
Yeah.
I'm so here for it.
Yeah.
Asuka wasn't in Royal Rumble.
No, she's going through some stuff.
What?
I think somebody's stalking her or something like that.
Oh, that's crazy.
We don't have to get into it, but
Okay,
she like went on a Twitter rant in very broken English and was like,
no.
I wouldn't. No one. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, don't do the accent, please. Don't do
she
that.
just basically was like, I am not going out in public.
Wow.
And I'm getting the authorities involved. And
that's crazy.
Please don't try to be in a relationship with me. Like
against my will.
Yeah. It was kind of like that. And I was like,
wow.
Damn, leave Asuka alone.
She's okay.
Yeah, same.
Damn.
It's crazy. But that would be fun if she was on, because there's security on set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I think
yeah, like Tiffany, get all of like the new, I mean, like, okay, Bianca and Naomi was on it before. Have Bianca, Naomi, Tiffany, Chelsea Green, hilarious. Who, by the way, we have the same last name.
Green.
No, her real last name.
Oh, because isn't she married to?
She's married to a different wrestler.
Matt Cardona.
Yeah, but what's his actual?
Zack Ryder.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're related.
Hey, look at that. Small world.
Small world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put all of those people. Get the OGs and the newbies.
Yeah, I would really love to see, because Bailey wasn't on the show before.
She wasn't. Neither was Becky.
Well, neither
was Sasha. None of the four.
Or Charlotte. Yeah, they didn't partake because there was like a bad stigma to the word divas that they were trying to get away from.
Oh,
so
interesting.
Remember, like when I show you the earlier women's matches, like from like the mid 2000s.
Yeah,
it's very bra and panty mud wrestle vibes.
Okay.
And so that was kind of like the divas era.
Gotcha.
And Nikki Bella and Brie and like AJ Lee, CM Punk's wife.
Yeah.
Kind of pulled them out of that slowly, and then Paige and everybody after that kind of ripped them out of that.
Okay.
And so that happened the same time where they were like, all right, we're not doing Total Divas no more. We'll just do Total Bellas. And then they just like kind of scrapped it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to see like all of them on there.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I agree. I wonder if it's like because they didn't want to do reality TV, because there is.
I imagine this shit probably got in the way a lot.
Yeah,
and there was probably a lot of shit backstage that we don't need cameras back here for this.
It is. I mean, like, thinking about how much they work already to have like cameras on them, it's probably like, no, I just want to have a day off, which I get.
For real. It was funny when the male counterparts, like the Usos and like,
yes, that was funny.
Daniel Bryan, and you just see like Daniel Bryan plays this like super good guy on TV, and he's like a fucking asshole, like in behind the scenes, like super sarcastic. Like, Brie, you're fucking stupid.
I feel like
like
he
dang.
was only an asshole to Brie.
But that was his wife.
Yeah, well, John Cena was the biggest asshole.
He was like...
He was such a dick. She's like, I made you dinner. And he's like,
whoa.
You cooked on my countertops?
Is this going to be like a regular thing that you do? Because this
Like,
wasn't in the contract.
Right, in the
Like,
contract
what?
that we signed to date.
Ugh, yeah.
I feel like her comeback was better than his, just saying.
Yeah, and she's not balding.
Yeah, she's hotter.
Yeah. She looks like
Good for you. Good for you, Nikki.
She looks like a gracefully aging teacher.
Okay. That's
We
so
are going to
weird.
cut that part out. No. Remember that? Okay, remember the lady who played the teacher in the faculty?
It just Salma Hayek?
No, that was the school nurse.
Oh, okay.
The lady who head got blown
Famke
off.
Jensen.
What's her name? Famke?
Famke. She's German. She was in X-Men. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like some James Bond movies, probably.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
She was the one who she squeezed
With her like
people to
legs.
death. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. She reminds
That's
me
who
of
you
her.
think Nikki
That's
Bella.
yes. She came out and I was like,
So like the
Famke.
porn star idea of
no,
a
why you
teacher.
guys got to take it to porn?
Because
but
I'm
yes.
sorry, because it's
All right,
not real teachers.
here we
Though
go.
real teachers are also beautiful.
That's fucked up.
What?
I'm just playing. All right, real teachers. Okay, here we go. Now, so we were talking about this after last episode.
Yeah.
I think we were like watching something, probably wrestling. And I pointed out how there are like guys who are wrestlers who have endorsement deals.
Right.
And like The Rock has Terramana
Yeah, that's his
tequila,
brand.
and then Cody Rhodes has some sort of vodka.
Right.
And then Hulk Hogan, that's what
Oh,
yeah,
the
has
America's beer or whatever.
America beer
Yeah. Nobody's endorsement is better than Logan Paul's. His
prime.
where he just gets it. Oh, we forgot to talk about that. His buddy who died.
Who died? He's dead. We should respect the dead.
What's his name?
Speed. He's slow
he was
now.
not
Yeah.
speedy at all.
He died.
But I think he's okay.
He's unalive.
But he definitely got a concussion. That was wild.
The slow motion. WWE
we
played too
replayed
much
that a lot.
because they replayed it a lot. They were like, "Look at this angle." It's like, "Yo, you killed this kid."
But that's not just WWE. Everybody. Every time somebody gets injured, they replay it like over and over and over
It
again.
looked like Braun Breaker was in Fast Forward.
It was crazy.
That shit looked like a cartoon.
I know.
Oh my god! The only thing that would have made it more of a cartoon is if his shoes would have just still been standing there.
Yes.
And he was just like this
He
turned
got
into
knocked
dust.
out of his shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, or he exploded like
Wile E. Coyote type thing.
exploded like the substance.
Second substance reference.
Yeah.
Oh, but what I was gonna say is Logan Paul has been out. I think he took some time off because his wife had a baby.
Yeah.
So meaning to say, I really have only seen him wrestle maybe like 3 times in the past 6 months. Every single time, someone has thrown him a prime and he has drank it on camera.
He's like because when the Stone Cold used to
How?
drink the beers, he's like that, but for
I
prime.
know, but like it's crazy how fast he can. I mean, look, like I said, I don't know how they did it, but I respect Logan Paul now, and I hate myself a little bit for
There
saying
you go.
that
See?
out loud.
Much respect. How is he so good so quickly?
Yeah. Yes, but okay. So there are no female endorsement deals.
Yeah.
Why?
It's racism.
Because I mean, there's so many.
It's a lot of area of opportunity here.
Right.
So we
Tiffany.
came up with some endorsement. I didn't write them down, so I'm freestyling.
Oh yeah.
We
Well, I
could
was
just
gonna
pick
say Tiffany, obviously watches.
Tiffy time watches,
Time.
boy.
Even just a collab with a watch company that
G-Shock.
already exists.
Right there, G-Shock.
Truly.
Make it pink and gold. Who gives a fuck?
Right. I feel like
Easy.
yellow is she's been wearing a lot of yellow too.
Yeah.
Blonde hair. Yeah.
Yo, I mean, she's been on her recreate Cher from Clueless vibes.
Yes, Cher Horowitz, but that's actually so accurate.
Swag. Yeah.
Maybe she'll do a little plaid number at WrestleMania.
I mean, she's done it before, so
she has.
You know, she
Okay,
might do
who
it again.
else?
I think that Bailey should have trivia, like a trivia
What?
game. A trivia
game. I was like, trivia is
Because-
not a product.
No, I know. No, like a trivia board
Okay.
game.
Mhm.
Because because she calls people idiot. all the time.
Yeah.
And so if you don't fucking know, then you're an idiot. You can
Okay.
even call it Idiot Trivia by Bailey.
Okay. I see that.
See, I took you on a turn. You
It's
thought I was going
stretch.
somewhere sexual, and I'm not.
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
didn't think that you were going somewhere lucrative.
Okay.
But yeah.
My other option was she should have her own cake. From like Susie Cakes or something. Is that a thing?
The Susie Cakes is an LA-based cake company.
Yes.
Or bakery.
Well,
Yes.
she's from California.
She is. She's from the Bay, not LA, but yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Bailey Cakes.
Bailey Cakes.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. She can. People would buy it.
Little Debbie, watch out.
People would buy
You know what I'm saying? All right, what you got?
I'm going for the obvious ones. What's her name? B-Lash? Is that her name?
Oh, yeah.
Lashes.
No, Lash Legend.
Lash Legend. Oh, those are two different people.
Damn. B-Fab and
B-Fab.
Lash Legend had a baby named
B-Lash.
B-Legend. B-Lash. Blash.
Lash Legend.
Yes.
Lashes.
Lashes. Easy.
Like, honestly, any of these women, like, skincare.
Yep.
Makeup, wigs, extensions, all of it.
Yep.
Any female wrestler could do all of that. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what they do.
That's all they do.
Yeah. You know what they actually need to do is come up with a tights line that is do what Rihanna did for skincare with all of the different shades that are actually matching people's skin tones for tights. Because the amount of women that wear tights that are like, what is that color?
Yeah.
It's not your skin tone.
Naomi with the Middle Eastern tights.
But Natalia too.
Oh, yeah. She got the
I'm like, what? Those are orange.
Cuban
That's not
tights.
your skin color.
For sure.
It's
Yeah.
not even Cuban. It's like not a human color.
Right.
Come at the Cubanos like that.
I feel like Liv Morgan should have an app. And basically the premise is like, it's like relationship advice, right? And it's how to take somebody's man. Kind of based on Hitch.
Okay.
And you call it bitch.
Okay. There is that lady on TikTok who's currently being sued.
For what?
Well, because she had a company about like how to be a mistress that steals somebody's husband.
Damn.
And this bitch had followers. Like,
Cause niggas be.
I know. It was crazy too because her husband's so ugly.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Hey, it's rough out here.
She's getting sued currently now, though.
It's rough out here.
Yeah.
You see how much eggs are? Eggs is a luxury good now.
It is.
Rappers gonna be rapping about how many eggs they got. Like,
so
yo,
how
I
many
got 6
diamonds?
dozen in the trunk.
I mean, I went to Trader Joe's today.
Wasn't no eggs.
12 p.m. No eggs.
No eggs. It's
Crazy.
no eggs. No eggs.
Lyra Valkyria, eggs. She's a bird. Birds lay eggs.
Dang, you just called her a bird?
That's her thing. She does the. That's
No,
her
I'm just
shtick.
playing. I'm just playing. Okay, and then I think that Carmella should have her own sneaker.
Oh, I was gonna say cured meat, like salami line,
Why?
because she's Italian.
Oh, I was like, what?
Oh, you see, your mind goes to a bad
What do you
place.
mean? I didn't know. You just
When
said.
I think Italian,
when I think of this beautiful woman from Staten Island, I think meat.
salami.
It's like, what?
Italian, Staten Island.
Got you.
Capicola, pepperoni, salami.
Carmella salami.
Yeah.
Carlami. Yeah. Dang. I feel like I had way more. What would you
That
give?
was a lot. I
What would
feel
you
like.
give Bianca Belair?
I would probably give her extensions. Her braid is like the thing, right? Or like some sort of jewel. She does a lot of like sparkly.
I probably
body
do
jewels.
nails.
They all have nails. That's what I'm
true.
saying. Like all of the beauty products any of these women could do.
Yeah.
I think Naomi lean into all of the rave stuff that she does. Fuzzy boots, Naomi, fuzzy boots. That's her thing.
Glow boots.
Glow boots.
Yep.
Everything glow in the dark.
Yep. What would you give Nia Jax?
I mean, her glam is. See, it's like glam. With her, I think glam.
Yeah.
So, makeup.
Okay.
Makeup. Yeah.
What I was thinking for Nia Jax was actually Intraskin. All right.
You're disgusting.
All right. Is that?
I know you didn't even say what you think that product is, but our fake product. But it sounds disgusting. It sounds like lube.
Yeah. What would you? Okay, last one. Becky Lynch.
Whiskey, because she's Irish.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was hard because like her last name is
Lynch.
I know.
Yes.
They talked about that on a podcast, right?
Probably.
I think, was she on Breakfast Club?
I don't know.
I've in my head it's her talking to
she
Charlamagne.
was on Breakfast
okay,
Club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he's asking about it.
Yeah, wow, I forgot she was on Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, yeah, well, damn. That's all I got. You know what I mean? That was fun. I think maybe do we have one more for endorsements?
No, but I mean, we were. You want to end it with a promo again? Or are we still trying to do that?
I think this week, I think it's your turn to cut a promo according to my calculations.
Okay, I like cutting promos on, on inanimate things or just things that have been annoying us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cut a promo on LA traffic.
Okay, well, shit, let's hear it.
Look, LA traffic. We just had a bunch of fires, and you think you can blow up after the fires in Los Angeles? You think you can do that to me?
Yeet.
You don't even know who I am. I go solo in the carpool lane.
Pew, pew, pew.
I'm going to take you down, LA traffic.
Ooh.
You think you can run this city? I run this city.
Yeet.
So watch out, because I am speeding through these lanes. You see me coming?
Pause.
Literally only Gen Zs do that.
No, they don't. That's universal language right there. Trust me. The streets will let us know.
All right. Well, that was my promo.
That was great.
Next week, it's you. So
I'm sorry I was ad-libbing.
No, that's okay. Then no, you my hype man.
I yeeted a few times.
Black Paul Heyman. Has there ever been one of those?
No. This has been episode 4 of my girlfriend's favorite wrestling podcast. I am your host, Tavaris Smith.
I'm your other host, Sam Cardona.
And we will see you when we see you.
Follow us.
Oh, yeah.
On Instagram.
At
MGF WrestlePod.
WrestlePod, MGF WrestlePod. That's us.
That's us.
And we will be more active.
We will.
On it, for sure, because I think I'm going to take over the account. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. And next week, we're going to have the CEO and founder of Intraskin. So make sure you tune in, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Biatch.